Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us just a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our channel. If you become a member, you gain access to some really cool emotes, and that's pretty much everything you get. But you got to support a creator, so isn't that nice? Isn't that fun? Yeah. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining our Discord server, go ahead and click the link down into our Patreon down below. Join our Patreon at one of the tiers, and you should gain access into our Discord server. Hang out, learn about all of the in depth lore from all of the multiple campaigns, even the concluded ones that you can learn from. And I believe that's everything from me. So, Vance, it was your first session, so you should have taken notes. Tell us what happened last time.
So the group headed to Lament Falls under the pretense that Fen was grieving. They managed to get partway into the process before Fen's acting took a terrible turn and started showing a little too much. When they happened to run into a person that knew Ash, Vance, who did an excellent performance with his grieving process and managed to wrap them up in his and take them down to the next step. On the way down, they had some conversations where Vance admitted that he wasn't actually grieving. He just came to Lament's Fall every couple of months because it was the best bathhouse in the casino, and he just needed a spa day. They gave him a little background on the Purple Sands and everything that had been going on. So they headed down, and they got down to the baths where everybody stripped out of all their clothes to head into the natural spring baths. And while Ash and Vance got caught up on Ash's missing husband and everything else that had been going on, Somdi and Fen went investigating. And underneath a waterfall, Somdi found a staircase down. So the whole group headed down to find some sort of heavily worked stone location with two doors, one with a serpent in a circle with a sun inside the serpent, and the other one the reverse with a sun with the serpent inside of it. They managed to get through the first door that was pretty jammed. After dealing with a trap and a couple people getting hurt, they stole a golden winged serpent statue and then headed through another door. After a couple of traps, they ran into some guardians that they fought off, with Bartov being the only one with a weapon other than some arrows that had been picked up and used as daggers. And they defeated them, headed to another trap that one of the group easily figured out, and then found another big room full of snakes, and they started a feeding frenzy. I believe it was Somdi that got them all to start eating each other, or it might have been Fen. They eventually find a button that starts filling the area with water, which they then turn off, but it leads them to another place down. And so they headed deeper in and deeper into this dungeon, not knowing where they're going next. And everyone's still naked.
Yes. As you all have ventured further down into this dungeon, the dripping of the water from up above you is loud, making it difficult to hear anything else other than that and your own footsteps in proximity. As you get down here, Katarine, you send a message to Bart. What do you say?
I thought perhaps I could be more useful than just enjoying a spa day. Is everything good?
There are a few traps and some kind of guardians, but we dealt with it. Would definitely help to have some extra firepower, though. We're a little spent. It's okay. Sergei the Bear is taking watch.
Sure. I will be there. Look for Misha.
Excellent. I will tell Sergei not to try and eat her. And I just psychically message the bear, be like, Katarina's coming, don't try and eat her or the rat.
He's not a rat. He is
You do not hear
stoned.
my message.
It will go back to chewing on a branch.
I assume Ash at this point turns his towel into a turban.
Sure.
No, great, he's naked.
Everyone's naked.
More or less. So, a few moments later, Katarina's here. Fen goes, I guess I'm going to go up top then and rest a little bit. And he just volunteers to not be down here while all of you are down here. Because his buddy is not here to control him.
That
Who's his
works.
buddy?
Asa.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Wouldn't they be Vance now?
Well, we have to get verbal consent from the individual, and he's not here to do that. So, you all are down here. You look around this open room, and it has the persistent flames and fires, just like all of these other rooms, perpetual flames that don't extinguish. There appears to be two doors, one to the south, one directly in front of you. Both of them look like they have not been opened in an incredibly long time.
I grab the flames and throw them in the lower left corner.
All right. So by the door.
Well, below, yeah, right there.
So at this door.
There's a door over there. I thought.
There's a door here. There's a door
Okay,
here.
I'll put it up here then.
All right.
There is easier way to have light, and Katarine, who is wearing her necklace, which is her focus, will summon the light cantrip.
He wants not light.
Not light. Oh.
Yes, he does the
Well-
teleporting thing, so he likes to snuff out the torches and fuck anyone else who
And how-
needs to see.
He's been throwing
Oh.
torches the whole time we've been down here.
And half the party is humans.
Oh, really?
So-
Yeah.
The one time we want to have a party that doesn't have to see everywhere, and you have to pick the one that does.
So she will have light, but she will keep it in her hand so she can keep it dim, so that at least half the party can see where they're stepping and still have some sort of dim light in the room.
All right, let's make a move then. I will go up front. To the door.
This door has the symbol of a snake inside of the sun.
I don't remember. Which one were the ones that were used and not? Have we found a pattern between the two?
If we have, I'm
Only
not
if you've
intelligent enough
realized.
to find it.
Well, either am
I
I.
have. I noticed the pattern.
Some D. Yeah. He just doesn't want to tell you.
I just think that people are smarter than that. It's like one type of door has the shit. What happened?
There goes the tea.
The
'cause the
cat
cat
just
is a
stepped
dick.
in my teacup.
You know,
That would
that's
be-
one of the reasons why I'm not.
Somebody
getting
woke
cat.
up and chose violence today.
They didn't
He
wake up
stepped
and
in my
choose violence.
chocolate
They
pie
were.
last night, so
Oh,
yes, she
God.
has chosen violence. I will be right back.
Look, cats don't wake up and choose violence. Cats are born and choose
Oh,
violence.
violence, yeah. Sandy, what about you? Have you noticed that which of these doors seem to be well traveled?
Ah, shit. I am unable to see now. No, by literally. Oh, fuck, thank you. I was in the wall or something.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, God. Hail. No,
Some D, roll an investigation. Or, sorry, survival.
it's mostly a matter because I've already deleted that aspect, that part of my brain. So I'm just like, yeah, no. I noticed the pattern. It's one of the two. God, fuck. I think it's the one where where the snake encloses the sun.
Are the ones that are traveled more often.
What is this down here?
That's the staircase.
Going.
It is a broken staircase that looks like it should reach up towards the... Actually, no, that's the solid staircase. You remember how there was two sides of the pitfall? Yeah, that's the staircase to the other side that leads to the same
Oh,
place.
okay.
Yes.
Guess I'll roll survival just to like fucking confirm or disprove my theory.
Yep. Roll a survival.
I'm done. Oh,
Nice.
Neither of these doors have been used in an incredibly long period of time.
are they
Probably has
both
something
the
to do with all
same
the
sigil?
snakes.
What'd you say, Samdi?
Are they both the same sigil?
The southern one has the snake on the outside.
There is no pattern anymore. Oh god.
Oh,
But snake on the outside is the bottom, snake on the inside is the top.
Yes, but neither have been used. Our only form of patterning.
fuck it. Only way to solve this is open the door.
Violence. Wait, no.
Which door?
Could
The
I
one in
make
front
an
of.
intelligence check to see if this is from the pattern?
You would have to experience the pattern and figure it out.
True.
Nothing.
I assure you all the pattern is... I shouldn't say simple, because then you would get upset with me if you guys don't figure it out.
Listen.
It's there. The pattern is there.
There you go.
It exists. It exists. There's only two options, guys.
My character's not very smart, so
So, Bart, you're going to open this door?
I am indeed.
Already. You push against it, and the door rotates in a half circle, opening up into a large
Oh
room.
god.
This room has another one of these serpentine, double-headed statue, not statues, double-headed embeddings into it. The very large, beautiful stone trimmings that accent that drawing on the floor. And there is an incredibly large statue of a serpentine-like dog? And there appears to be a plaque directly in front of it.
Oh no, it's Spot.
Sandy, there is a plaque here. You can read a back one.
I can.
I cannot. Can you go up and read it, please?
Yes, fine.
Vance, give me a dexterity saving.
Oh fuck. Always
That's-
let the others
that's
take
exciting.
the fall.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh?
15 is just barely a
Ooh.
success.
Ah.
Jess, what is this ankle?
Fuck. I told you this
We're
fucking.
not
I need a
that
new
type of
webcam.
stream.
Must
Sorry.
have.
As you step over and too close to this large statue, you see the head rotates over towards you, Vance, and the shell of the statue rips away, revealing this large, looming creature that immediately hisses in a cone directly out towards you. Let me draw this.
Vance, snake, another good kind.
I noticed. Bad thing.
A serpent?
Oh,
Really?
this is another one of those people. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I thought
And you manage to dodge out of the way of the cone that shoots out through that entire area. Everybody, I would like you to roll initiative.
Initiative.
welcome to Sam D rolls dead last.
Welcome
shit.
welcome to if somebody doesn't roll dead last, we're fucked.
You know,
Also,
I've beaten the a swamp adder. No.
Oh, wrong sheet. Wrong sheet.
Oh, okay.
Swarm ladder.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't ignore
It's
that.
actually
fine.
just a fucking
Anyways.
illusion.
Vance, you leap out of the way and you see this thick, musty air emanating in that little area, persisting still, enveloping all around it. What would you like to do?
So that's still the dust is still there, or the mist. All right.
Yep.
So I'm gonna set down the golden statue that I've been carrying.
Ting.
15, 20, and then I'm gonna come up here and stab him.
All right, go for it. Give me an attack.
Oh, Bardov has left.
22 will hit.
And there. Oh, I rolled my sneak attack already. Sorry, because it's the only thing within 5 feet of me and him, so I get sneak attack.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're that. So 10 points of damage against the creature. You manage to swing around and stab into it with your blade, and it just...
With my arrow. And then I've got...
You said dagger.
Well, it says dagger, but it's the arrow. Remember, you told me to roll it as a dagger. Because all we had were the arrows we picked
It's a
up.
broken off arrow.
Yeah, because we came down here with no weapons.
Oh, yeah. I said roll it as a dart.
That was why I threw it. You said to roll it as a dagger if I attacked with it. But
Sure,
whatever.
It's fine.
Same
So-
damage, I think.
Yeah. And I have 10 more feet of movement left. I will move back to there because I don't provoke attacks of
You do not
opportunity.
provoke up.
And
Ooh,
that
that's
is my
nice.
turn.
Alrighty, Bart.
Oh fuck! This is going to be good. Going to be bad. I will use a bonus action to Shield of Faith myself to give me an AC of like something. 10, 12 is my AC at the moment.
Oh, Jesus.
And I will run up and two-handed longsword the thing.
Wait. Before you move there, I need to draw the actual scope of where it attacked because it's supposed to be a cone.
Oh, persistent cone?
It is a persistent cone,
Ooh.
yes. That is the area. You see it is still floating there. Now move.
And we'll go for a two-handed longsword strike against it.
Go for it.
26.
26 hits.
Nice.
Yeah. For 11.
Yeah, we're probably alright. We'll do another one. Just do another one of those. 11 does not.
And 11 misses. Yep. All done?
Yes.
All right, Samdi, your turn.
My God. Right, so. Hell with it. I'll bonus action hex it and with an actual spell slot so you can all see it instead of it's just psychic.
Hex. And what hex are you giving it? What ability checks?
Strength, why not?
Alrighty.
And quite literally nothing changes on the Serp part because all of it's snake themed. Like he looks a little bit more snaky.
Sure thing.
And for my action, I'm going to still touch it.
Chill touch. Go for it.
There are more snakes appearing by the minute.
26 hits.
14 plus a d6. 17 damage. And the effects of chill touch.
It cannot regain hit points. Cool.
And disadvantage on attacks against me, but only me. Oh wait, no. That's if it's undead. It's not undead unless we are extremely wrong about its origins.
Are you done, Somdi?
I am done.
Alrighty. He is going to rotate his head where the thick, heavy must is emanating outwards. Yeah, right there looks good.
Oh.
Vance and Bart, I need both of you to give me deck saves. As you see it coiling its neck over and the must hanging, looming in the air, swirls over towards both of you as well. Vance, move yourself to a square not inside of that must, within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
Boop. Bart, you have failed.
Oh.
If the creature... You are now drenched in the must.
Oh.
Oh, that
That
just
sounds bad.
listen. We're already in a dungeon naked. We don't need.
Bart, you are now under the poisoned condition.
From damp to moist, how musty is he?
It's kind of like you walk through a Macy's while they're spraying all the cologne everywhere.
Oh God. Oh God.
Except it's like halfway between dog pee and snake venom.
And the creature,
Ew.
after doing that, is going to bite the edge of this musty cloud and swipe down at you with its claw. 15 hits.
It does.
12 points of slashing damage. After the claw gashes against you, reeking across your bare, open chest, it is now going to sink its long, coiling neck downwards and sink the teeth into you for a 11 to hit.
That misses.
Alrighty. That is the end of the creature's go. Ash.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, I had a visitor. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'll just run over, punch, punch, punch,
Punch, punch, punch.
unarmed.
That hits for 7. Boop. It is hurt. For 17, for another 7. It is slightly more hurt. 10 misses.
Then I will.
You get a solid 2 whacks in against the creature, but the third one, as you're striking upwards, it brings its thick, coiling neck down, and you punch something that feels almost metallic from the neck. That fucking hurt.
Okay, I'll roll over here and then I guess I'm done.
Alrighty, Katarine.
Question. Is the lingering effect a spell, or is it a
It seems natural.
natural? Okay. That has made my decision for me. I'm going to Witch Bolt second level.
Well, you have to get within 30
Oh,
feet
that's
of
right.
it. Right there.
Right there. Second level. Boop.
A 13
Fuck.
misses. It goes to strike out against the creature, but it's very nimble for its size and just coils Serpentine, like dodging out of the way.
There's insults in Celestial, and that will be the end of her turn.
Vance.
Okay. Careful to avoid the poison.
You're safe
Okay.
right there.
I'll pull out the other arrow that Somdi gave me so that I have one in my offhand as well. And then I will attack.
23 hits. For 14 points of damage.
And then I will attack with my offhand.
18 hits for a single D4 plus 7. Nice. The creature's looking incredibly rough.
And then I have an extra 10 feet of movement for my because I took an attack action, and I will move back to there.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
All right. Bart, your turn.
Okay, with where Ash is right now, am I benefiting from flanking?
No, you would have to be directly across like that.
Okay, so I'll scooch my way over that way to cancel out the disadvantage from being poisoned, and we'll take another swipe with the longsword.
25 hits.
Boost.
It is bloodied.
And we'll just go again. Without, I think there's no need to push too hard with the smites. Oh, fuck.
11 misses. All done?
Yes.
Some D.
All right then. I will just quickly do another bad touch.
I love you, Carl.
Sweat, baby, sweat. 23 hits. How do you want to do this?
It's like this. The mummified hand just like quickly, like just. It's almost like a gentle push of the head down as the life gets sucked out of it. No.
The life is slowly sucked out of the Serpent
The death boop.
as it collapses down onto the ground, shrinking into its scaly interior and then solidifying into a statue once more. We are out of combat.
Does the effect persist?
It does.
Can I just prestidigitate the fuck out of it?
That you
Okay.
can. And it's gone. You. Ding, 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 ding. And all of it is gone.
Here, Bartha, you could use this.
As you step next to him, you smell that nauseating musk still lingering on him.
More prestidigitation, and in the middle of it, a healing hands. So 7 HP back to you.
Yay, thank you.
And thanks to the actually, wait. Roll prestidigitation. I need to read it real quick compared to the musk.
So did we go in the right direction?
Instantly clean the object. Okay, yeah, you clean him.
Okay,
He's no longer musky.
good. I mean, we're in the desert, and he's
And
in...
you are also no longer
We're in a
poisoned.
spa, so we'll find some water.
Too bad you didn't have that when Kai was around.
Right.
Well, that was unpleasant, but not that tough.
Hmm.
So, has it got any like particularly large scales, like a big scute or a head plate, something like that?
The neck mostly has large segments of
Like
scales.
thinking of something that I could hack away at to improvise a shield.
Nothing that
Okay.
large on the creature. Yeah. Do you want something that big?
To make a shield?
Yeah, I can help you out. I'll throw something that big at you.
Like a door would be fine. A small
Doors
wooden
that
door.
are almost entirely made out of
Boom.
stone.
Yeah, we want wooden door. Anyway, yeah, let's. All right, let's play my favorite traveling game: left, right, or straight ahead.
I will never be traveling with you.
I'm gonna pick the statue back up.
Never straight.
No, you are
Not that statue, the one I've been carrying, the cold one.
Oh, okay.
Not,
I was
no,
like,
not the big
no.
one.
Vance, you're not that strong.
And if there is any lingering, there would be a quick. By the way, this is awkward way to meet. I am Katarine.
I'm Vance. It's very nice to meet you. This has been quite the little adventure.
You are who? Not trying to be rude, but how did you get in this group?
I met the rest of them while they were trying to convince them that they were grieving and trying to get down into the pools, and your friend Fen was not doing a very convincing job. So
No, he does not have the emotions of a normal person.
I noticed that, but I'm very good at faking those emotions. So I managed to get them in with me, and I've just been kind of tagging along ever since.
The help is appreciated.
Always happy to help. It's an exciting day. It's been so boring around Casino recently.
Except for the SANDS, of course.
But I haven't really ran into the SANDS very often, so...
I would not advise it.
There are 4 separate pathways that you... All right, Vance, give me another deck.
I made sure not to go into the... Oh, God, there's a whole thing there.
Vance, what's your passive?
18.
18? Okay, cool. Before you stepped in that square, you peeked your head down the hallway and you saw another one of those walls imbued with these very thick, heavy, metallic spikes, like from the very first room you stepped into.
Oh.
And there's also a door all the way down that hallway.
We've got another wall trap, and it looks like arrow traps, and another door down here. Can I search for like a pressure plate or something in that entrance to see what triggers the trap?
Sure, give me an investigation. I will also point out that there was 2 other doors as well, and a southern hallway. 7. Vance, nothing that you can
I have no idea.
Everything down here is so dusty and old.
I have no idea what triggers it.
Let me take a look.
Okay.
Investigation?
Right there. Yep.
26.
26. This appears to be a trap that is triggered from the presence of somebody stepping into the area. Not really a pressure plate or anything like that, but the trap itself magically will know if somebody steps into that area. However, you can discern that most of the time traps this significantly... Okay.
Well, is it in that hallway there? Like that corner?
The entire hallway.
Entire hallway, okay.
All 75 feet of it.
Okay, I didn't...
You do know that most of the time when people create traps, it is not just a deterrent to keep people out. It's also a way for them to let themselves in. So there's probably a way to deactivate the trap, but not here. You'll have to find it someplace
Or
else.
I could just cast Dispel Magic on it.
You could certainly try.
I will do that.
Alrighty. What are you targeting? The wall trap or the arrow traps?
Let's see.
Arrows are generally easier to dodge than a moving segment of wall.
Yes, so we'll do the wall trap.
Alrighty. You dispel the magic on the wall trap. It will be deactivated for, I believe, 1 hour. Can you roll Dispel Magic for me? The spell ends.
So unless it is recast...
I'll homebrew. It's not really a spell, it's a persistent magical effect. And like most other persistent magical effects, when they are dispelled, they reinitiate in an hour. So I'll say it's like that.
Okay, we have an hour before this thing becomes active again.
All right. Again, let me proceed in front.
You do not need any more holes. Be careful.
What is life without a few extra holes?
I'm
And-
sorry.
But is there an equivalent of taking the dodge action for making saves? Like I'm readying myself to run a gauntlet of arrows.
There's an athletics check. I'll see if that gives you a advantage. If you can just run as quickly as possible, outrunning all of the arrows.
I feel like this is fairly similar to like the tire step training you do. Yeah, like kind of like that. And I would have done stuff like that for
Give me an
training.
athletics check. Yeah.
Ash is by this point, I assume gets rid of the torch, so as soon as he gets it across, he'll teleport in front of him.
All right, Bart. 12 does not give you a high enough athletics to just
But that
to
you said
have
advantage.
No, this was an
I
athletics
said
check
he
to
makes
get
an
across.
athletics to
Oh,
see
Gotcha.
if he gets
Tracking.
advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So Bart, give me a dex save as you run across.
Didn't need it.
18. Not bad. You successfully go across the entire expanse with all of the raining arrows from all 10 of the holes shooting around, scattering against the ground and the walls, but you dodge every single one of them. And immediately as you step over here, boop, Ash appears next to you.
No, before he
That-
arrives, he'll just pop ahead.
Oh.
That
Hey,
is-
hey, welcome.
that feels like cheating.
I hate you.
Done that
Help
to
me
a
with
couple
this
of
door.
traps now.
Katarine, you're doing the same
Oh,
thing.
it's
Give
still
me a dex
active.
save.
I did not realize they were still active.
Yeah.
His
Fuck.
magical
You step in
infinite
front of
supply
one of them.
arrows.
Dex save.
Yo,
Dex save. Okay.
Yo, Princess is still active.
12. You step forward in front of it, and one of the arrows sink and shoots into your leg. You will take 3 points of piercing damage.
Could have used that before. Thank you. And then it's what, 75 feet for the whole length of the
50
50?
feet from where you stand.
50.
Yeah.
Fuck. Misty Step is not that big. Fuck. Fuck. You know what? There's
You-
10.
You've committed.
There's a
Just
total
keep
of 10
running.
of them. You got shot by one.
Oh.
Ash teleports across and gives him moral support.
But before you jump across and try to run across this, I've seen Somdi moving. I don't think he's going to be able to make this. Isn't he extremely clumsy mover?
Somebody waddles up
He's a
behind you.
swagger.
Yeah, it's swagger. Okay, never mind. I guess you can swagger through the
No,
air.
it's a waddle. It's a waddle.
So at least some of
Husband.
us are going to probably have, unless you've got some other way to get across, Somdi.
Oh.
I'm going. Somebody walks up and says, "Oh, could you move aside for a bit?"
It's gonna slither along the floor.
And I'm going to copy the. I'm going to see if copying the snake pattern on this previous floor helps.
Okay. So you're trying to copy the previous pattern of the snake to cross? Okay. You take one step copying that pattern. Give me a dex save.
All right. That's not the alt tab I wanted. There it is. Oh, great, a -2. 12.
12 is a
Yeah.
failure. You step on the first tile, and immediately an arrow sink right into your knee. That'll be 3 points of piercing damage.
Now I'll do the opposite one, mirroring the pattern.
Give me a dex
All
save.
right, that's fine. I'm consistent.
3 points again. Sink the other knee.
I have.
Ace Ventura style.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
look.
that's working.
I'm gonna look at Vance. It was worth the effort.
I mean, I understand where you were coming from. I understand the concept.
Could the, so Joy, could I have since I know the spell, I'm asking more of a would you think this would work thing. Or would I have an idea if it would work? Could I?
Okay.
You know what? Never mind. I don't have it prepared. Never mind.
Goddamn wizards.
You're a wizard. You could always ritually cast. If it's a ritual.
not.
Never mind then.
I will summon Misha, who I will get from the other room. Here.
There.
Hang on. Where did he go? There he is. And I will have Misha run along the floor in front of Samdi to trigger it so that the arrows will go for him instead of Samdi.
That's so cruel.
Ash is just leaning against the wall, kind of smirking and choking.
The arrows are not on the floor though. And he's like
a little tiny weasel.
Yes.
So, Samdi, do you think you can keep up with a weasel?
I am 100% certain I cannot.
Are you willing to try?
His movement...
I already have 2 arrowed knees. I don't need more.
His speed is 30, and he is not going to dash.
I think we either need to try to find a different way to disable this, or we need to have a couple of people see what's on the other side before we keep trying to risk Samdi's life.
All this time, I'm trying to open this door to see if it's worth it.
Okay. Bardakov, give me a... Actually, no, there's no investigation needed. This door is different than the previous one.
Of course.
This door has a serpentine S imbued into it. The serpent is shaped like an S. And there is a perfect circle around it, but no rays around that circle, which suggests it's not a sun. There appears to be a notch in the door that is rectangular in nature. That looks like something could groove into that, and around it are grooves for a circle as well. This door could open, but you need a handle for it.
I must come back to this door later when we have found key item.
Great. You must... Great.
Like literally a key item or a key item?
Both.
Oh.
Ash teleports back down. Can he look through the door anywhere?
The door is 100% flush and solid.
The keyhole. You can't look through a keyhole or anything.
There's no keyhole. There is a missing latch for a handle to go into.
All right.
Might I suggest you have me check these things out before you guys get all shut up.
You realize
Probably
there's such a thing as initiative.
Right, and how, not to be disparaging, but perhaps you would not have understood it. It's always good to have multiple eyes on something.
How many eyes do we need? You guys shut up. Zombie guys shut up.
God,
Barkov is down here.
Just for reference, like the arrow ports on the walls, are they all at like waist height, knee height? How high?
Knee height.
Okay. Bot is just gonna like get down and army crawl.
All right, give me a athletics check.
Also, Catherine casts light on a rock and throws it into the middle of the hallway. So it is now bright light in the hallway.
Oh,
You're the one that wants to be a fucking
Bart.
sarcastic asshole for it. We're gonna make you pay for it.
You must understand. And I looked to Vance. I'm not used to being treated as such. So there are consequences. And she just walks away.
She does not take kindly to snarky comments.
So
learn this.
Bardakov, deck save at advantage, Bart. You are successful in crawling underneath most of them, but periodically your head will kind of like shoot up as the arrows are raining and shooting across you.
Is it the head or is it them dummy thick cheeks?
It's the dummy thick cheeks. 20, you are successful on clapping the cheeks in rhythm to keep them down.
You did not alert the spell.
However, I will remind you, you are naked, army crawling on the solid stone floor, and you are now chafing like a motherfucker.
I'm used to this. My knees are toughened.
Oh, God.
I wasn't talking about the knees.
It's fine. We slung it over my shoulder. We're all good.
All right, Ash. How do you want
Is
to
the
get
whole
across now?
hallway teleportable now?
What does light emanate light with? 20-foot radius, dim light for an additional 20 feet. So that's a 40-foot expanse. Yeah, that's the whole hallway.
Ash calls her name in his breath and casts darkness on the rock. And then teleports across.
Oh, it was cantrip versus, using resources. So fuck you.
All right, Ash, you can teleport back now. So.
I guess fucking counter spell. Fuck you. No. Everyone is.
What level of meme do you guys want to play? Around a 1.
Hey, I wanted the extra meme.
You fucking got it.
Hey, look, just because we can't be true to ourselves.
I know.
So that one's a door.
What? Am I underneath something? No, never mind.
I'm gonna just poke a head around the
Oh
corner.
fuck.
All right, you have a high passive. You can do that. Go ahead and step down. One more. You're good. You peer down this hallway, and there are mushrooms growing out of the ground. Not in clusters, just singular mushrooms. You look from end to end, and there seems to be a collapsed cobbling of stone down this hallway that looks like it connects upwards that way. As you look down here, what's your range of sight, Vance? 60
Yeah.
feet? Okay. You can see that there appears to be one of these locked doors right here, as well as one down here, and the previous locked door from the first room you were in right here.
I'll let everyone know what I see. So there's a couple of doors down here. There's mushrooms on the ground, a couple, and then we still have the other door up here. Not sure which direction everyone wants to go. I don't see any traps in this hallway down here, but I couldn't see the far end, right? It was outside of my sight. So I don't, there's
correct.
Could be more farther down. I have no idea what. And Bart just walks out there.
It's dart shooting trap. Look, it's dart on the floor.
That's a mushroom, isn't it? I thought you said.
No,
That's a mushroom. I said it's mushrooms.
then I do not know.
I don't know either. So we can either try and head down it or we can go through the other door. But there's also a door over here somewhere.
Indecision leads to death. Let us go this way.
Okay.
Yes, that is door from other room.
No, there's
This one
another
down
one
here
here, I
is-
think, too. Isn't there?
That is correct.
This
Yep.
door is closer.
You see like that tiny notch?
Yeah.
That is what doors look like.
Yeah, normally there's been a circle on the ground you can just make out. That one doesn't have one. But,
It's a different kind of door.
fancy.
I'm gonna cautiously progress up the hallway.
You get over to this door and you see that it has a serpentine W from 2 different serpents going up it, where there is also a hand grip handle that you would stick your fingers in and then pull in order to open the door. Almost like a drawer would be pulled open.
Anytime you have to stick your fingers in something, it's always a good idea.
Hocus, stop.
What? I'm the one that
was
goes
the-
over the line. Come on.
There was a preemptive. I was like,
God damn it, Hocus.
there was a preemptive stop there, so I was called out. I was counterspelled.
Can we determine any way to open this door?
Yes, by sticking your fucking fingers in it and pulling.
Hang on, I have a sword with me. Surely I can, like, use the guard of my sword to, like,
Sure.
hook it. I'm not putting my fingers in a strange hole in a dungeon. God, that's how you get tetanus.
It's better than other things.
You're immune to disease. You're okay.
Yes, not immune to having my finger cut off by trap. I like fingers.
There's
Shimmy your blade into the groove and start pulling it open.
This is what last night could have been.
You open up inside and you see that there is this large drawer inside of the wall, almost like a closet, where there are notches and hooks in the walls, but whatever lied upon them is missing. Looks almost like a emergency arsenal storage area, but all of the armament,
oh, that is helpful.
all of the arms are missing.
It's a cloakroom. Well, that was worth it. Other way down the hallway, I suppose.
Yep. Go ahead down. And there's another door right there. Same type of style. Same everything.
Just Jimmy the sword hitting it.
I will warn before you do that Vance noticed there's writing on this one.
Ooh,
In a
there's
box.
writing on this one. Where's the guy that can read this?
You
Zombie.
lizard. Brave lizard keeper of the secrets.
He's Eoring down here.
So which one
So
is that?
Sandy right over here.
Oh, okay.
Right here. Yep. You get over to the door, and you are the only person who could read this, as it is a Bachwin.
You know you live here. You... Are you whispering it or just...
Oh, I'm telling you.
Okay, good.
It says, keep shut. Key is resting.
Is that a he or a key?
Key. I typed it out in chat as well.
My god, Alt World Kai.
That's Ash.
Needs to be more. Well, the key's inside.
Oh
Well,
dear.
That's good. We
Everyone
need the
prepare
key.
themselves. I don't like the sound of this. I'll get ready to open the door.
Alrighty. With your sword hilt again?
Can I back away
Okay.
from this before I get blown away with him?
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to. Everybody, place yourselves where you would like to be.
Yes. Ash teleports over
Over.
where I am right now. I'll move one more spot.
I will
Bart,
be here.
for moral support.
Mhm.
Bart, you shimmy your hilt in there and start pulling and pulling. And as the drawer opens up, collapsing towards the ground, everybody with a passive of 16 or higher, so Ash and Vance, notice a purple shimmer around the edge that shatters as it opens and falls, collapsing to the ground.
I think you messed with some magic, and he describes what he saw.
Could I take a guess at what that was?
Arcana. That seems to be a preemptive warding of this being tampered with.
We just.
Somebody at some time set up a, not just alarm, but a magical if-then situation.
Great, we just had a situation triggered. Be ready.
But inside of this room, there appears to be a golden serpentine statue, just like the one Vance is holding. But this one, the mouth of the serpent is wide open. It is sitting on top of a podium.
What's the difference between this one and the one Vance has?
Vance's serpent's mouth is closed. This one's is open.
Ah, his knows how to shut up. You act like I haven't done something like this before.
I know.
I know.
So, are there traps?
Well, last time it was the secret to a trap, or it stopped the trap from firing until I broke it off the pedestal.
Oh. So, it is the preventative of a trap. If it is moved, then...
The last one we found, if you turned it, it disabled or it backed the trap up and reset it. And when I turned it again, I think it triggered the trap, and then the third time it broke off.
Oh.
If I remember right.
But with that information, could I take a look at it and see if this is the same?
Roll me an investigation.
23.
I mean, you look at his, since that one is still on the podium, and I'm assuming you're not lifting it off the podium quite yet?
No, just kind of, we're looking around it. We're not really,
Okay.
you know.
So, looking around at this one, the podium appears to just be a stone podium that it sits upon to house and hold it. Nothing more than that. And when you look at his, it looks to have been attached to something like that, but more age warped the statue into the previous podium that it was on. And when you look at his statue and look at the bottom, it has a circular ring and a rectangular divot. Kind of like what Bart described down the hallway of the arrow room.
So my statue has the same divot that the door did, or it has the
Yes.
male version?
The same
Okay.
divot that the door did.
So it's another female socket, to use that type of terminology.
It's the
Right,
female
okay.
one. Or it's the male one. It's the divot goes out. It has an appendage that would go in and
Protrusions.
be able to lock.
So this would have theoretically
Sure.
could have been a key for the door. This would fit in
Yeah.
that socket.
It would fit.
God
No,
fucking
We should have
damn it.
looked at that first.
Yeah.
Well,
This
now we
may
know.
have potential. I mean, someday you could hold it in front of you and have it get shot instead of you.
No, wait. Let's leave this one where it is, in case trap, if you take it off, the whole
Oh,
sandbag on the pedestal
The
thing.
trap already. There's been notification of, well, a triggering of something when we opened the door.
But if we already have potential key, why don't we give statue to Ash? Ash teleports down other hallway, tries to see if door will open. Everything good, yes? That way
Yeah.
we don't have to pick this up and risk explosion.
This is true.
Is the princess going to throw a light rock at me again?
I will
Not
throw
this
more
time.
at you if you continue the attitude.
Catherine, stop it.
And she will kind of go off to investigate the end of the hallway.
Oh god.
All right.
Give me the statue.
I'll hand Ash the statue I've got.
Alrighty. Ash goes over, picks up the statue. Boop. Katarine, this hallway ends abruptly, and there appears to be two large hooks halfway up the wall that are just about 5 feet apart in total, and seems to be missing something. It's almost like a curtain hooks or something else.
Good.
Aside from that, you also notice that there is a tremendous amount of rubble that separates where you are from a different room through a hallway.
Was there a tapestry, anything like that we found? There's hooks to hold something here.
Not that I remember seeing. We found a couple of tablets. That would have been about the closest thing I think we found.
Do they have places to be hung?
Not that I remember.
Well, let's check this room. And I will look at Misha and I'm like, you're just cutest, and give him a little thing and then use his senses and see if he can squeeze through the rubble.
Well, Misha is actually the size of a rodent, which is about the only thing that can squeeze its way over there. And I gave Misha 5 feet of vision, so you can actually see through it. Cool. You can see?
Awesome. Yes.
All right. It crawls over into this other separate room through many different nooks and crannies inside of the rubble, and there appears to be 2 permanent torches, an overflowing basin of water, and a door. This door seems to connect to that previous room you were in with the Serpent.
And she'll describe all of this as her eyes have gone completely white, and she just has like a hand on the wall to steady herself. And we will have him investigate the room.
Alrighty. Have him roll an investigation.
We will see how this goes. Fuck, he's a...
Yup. He's a rodent.
Very poorly.
4's not that bad. So, he ends up moving around, looking at a bunch of different things, crawling up here and looking inside the water.
Hang on 1 second. I'm getting food delivered, and the dog is going to go say hi to her. So I'm gonna make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah. Well, for the sake of me not repeating myself, how's everybody doing today on Saturday? It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Exhausted, isn't it? I've got to leave to go to the airport at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go see my mum in Austria. Travel's opened back up, and her partner's not been particularly well, so figured I should go out and visit.
Well, at least you're going to be able to visit.
True.
That's nice. All right, welcome back. So, Misha noticed exactly one thing.
Okay.
There appears to be a rod, long golden rod, inside of the basin of water.
I will see if he can retrieve it.
He would drown trying.
Fuck.
The water is, well, 1.5 feet deep, and the ledge is about 4 inches taller than the water. He would drown.
Oh, darling, come here. You did so well. And I will have him come back to me.
All right. Whoop.
I found what goes on the hooks.
What did you see through the fallen rocks?
There's a room, and there is a wash basin that's overflowing, and then inside of that is a golden rod. As if we needed more jokes.
Well, there was another door in the room that had that snake dog, so maybe that leads to this room.
That There is it. Yes, that's what makes sense.
Are we gonna go try the?
So-
Are we gonna do that door, or are we gonna go have Ash try the other door first?
This one's closer. We may as well do this and
Okay.
see what happens.
Is everybody going over there?
Presumably.
All right, move your tokens.
Or up above. Let's see.
Yep, up there. Samdi, as he's going over to the door,
Yeah.
you see that there is a Bakwin writing on it. The writing says, "The Guardian is watching the door."
Nope. Watch the door. Don't touch the door.
Why?
A Bakwin, it says that some guardian is watching the door.
Did we not kill the Guardian?
Yeah, was that not the thing that I accidentally triggered anyways, maybe?
Perhaps, perhaps not. You are more than welcome to possibly alert more things to our exact location. They are aware of us, but
Should I go top that other door then?
What'd
That
you
definitely
say?
seems-
Oh, so say, what'd you say about indecision earlier, Bart? Just flip the door. You're already there.
This is a good point. And
As
yeah,
I
I'll just
back
try to-
around the corner.
Cheers. I'll give the door like a hesitant nudge.
The door opens.
Seems to be okay.
Nothing happens.
This is like the basin that Ash took a. Oh no, it was Fen that took a swim earlier, wasn't it? He found the other
Yeah.
button.
I'll go up to the thing and we can still water breathe, can't we?
Yes, but it's only 2.5 feet deep.
Yeah, no.
Or sorry, 2
I'm
feet
just
deep.
gonna like dunk my head in and
All right.
look around.
Bart dunks his head into the basin.
And his face melts off.
Samdi, at least you get to say, "I told you so."
Like washing his hair off to get rid of the funk that was left from the shepherd.
16 will hit you right now. As you dip your face into the water, you see this green shimmering of a different face, very wide, emanate inside of the water that immediately latches onto your face. You suffer 10 points of
Oh.
piercing damage, and
ah, yes, the face mimic.
So rude.
I need you all to roll me initiative again. Actually, roll initiative, but we're going to do this when we come back from break.
Oh, good, because I'm number 3. Excellent.
But yes,
There's always a
everybody, we'll be
chance.
right back.
There's always a chance.
We'll be right back. Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump back in the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, all those things help us out oh so very much. If you're interested in supporting us a little further, consider becoming a member here on our channel. Or if you are interested in joining our Discord server, you can do that through our Patreon down in the link in the description below. And I think that's going to be everything from me. So let's get into it. Where last we left off, the party had ventured down into the lower second floor of this dungeon. Persisting through and walking into a different room, you all saw this large statue and unique pattern on the floorway, and some of you were going to approach the statue and read, but one of you just walked past it willy-nilly, where a trap triggered and the statue came to life as a Serpent. A large leopard that's somewhat serpentine in nature. The battle was quick, knocking Bart pretty low, but getting a little bit of a pick-me-up from Katarine, who had joined you out of her own boredom up top. You went down a hallway and through experimentation realized, arrows hurt if you get shot by them. We should probably avoid doing that if we can. You ventured around this other floor of the dungeon, trying to find any hints as to how to cross the arrows or open the door at the end of that hallway, finding a statue that mimics exactly the statue Vance has been holding this entire time, that has the exact same imprint and groove, that would be the exact same key to unlock the exact same door that you were trying to unlock previously. You are looking for a rod for a set of hooks on the wall, where Katarine sent her tiny little, rodent into the other room. What is it called again?
Stoat.
A stoat.
It's a mustelid,
Very stoat rodent.
not a rodent.
See, I have an American, education, so that's not a word.
Rodents have the two front teeth.
Yes, rodents.
It's like a ferret.
Also rodents.
Badger, also a mustelid.
Also a rodent.
Fuck off. A wolverine is not a rodent.
Terrifying.
Yes. Mustelid. Same family.
Yeah, no, that's a Wolverine.
I give up.
That's an X-Men.
I swear
What
to
it
God.
is.
Misha is X-Men material.
Misha crawled into the other room where it discovered that there was a rod that it couldn't get to down inside of the pool of water because, the pool of water is normal people manageable, but for a tiny little creature, impossible. It would drown. It would die. So you all went around to the other door, and Samdi said, I wouldn't open that if I were you. It says there's a guardian watching the door. And Bartikov pretty much said, YOLO swag, walked through the door, went into the pool of water. First instinct, shove his fucking head into it. And a water leaper leaps through the water, latching onto your face, grappling and holding you down inside of this, as now there is a fight happening. I don't think I missed anything. All right, Katarine, you are first. You see Bartikov, and you see wings flapping around his head right now. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on the flappy thing, and it's going to be a chain to wall. Is the image that its wings?
So it believes it is chained to a wall.
If it makes the save.
I would have just made it
That's intelligence,
Yes.
right?
like not to derail it. My initial thought was make the leaper believe that fucking Bartikov is the Human Torch.
10.
That is a fail.
So it is now grappled, restrained to the wall in its own imagination.
Okay.
As it is still grappling Bartikov.
And there's a D6 psychic damage, so that makes it for 5 psychic damage.
That's only if the illusion would cause the creature harm.
And on each round of your turn, the
phantasm can
that
deal
would
1d6.
logically deal damage. Never mind. Okay, yes, I see here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah. Unless the chain is not just a simple chain, it's like choking the fucker.
You know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, God.
I mean, if you're trying to get it off of Bartikov, maybe it's
Nah.
that.
But look at this cutie.
I mean,
I'd have that as a
adorable.
pet, like for sure.
Adorable, but so yes,
It's only about
just
50%
restrained.
as bastard as your own lizard.
So which are you doing? Barry?
Just restrained, because that's what I went with
Oh.
to begin with, and I'm honest.
Advanced refrigeration.
All right.
Your turn.
We'll step up to here. We'll grab the our extra arrow out of our. I don't know where I'm holding that.
Buns of steel.
Between.
In fact, I'm also
11, you
being
strike-
dragged against the walls. Just bottom.
It is believing that it is restrained, so you have advantage on your attack. A 15
Okay.
hits. You don't know why the creature's sitting still so much, but
Makes
it
it
is.
a nice, easy target.
Yeah.
And then I'll
11?
and then I'll stab it with the offhand.
Stab. 23 hits. For 4 more points of damage. You unleash a couple of stabs down into the creature as it is still sucking and biting and gnawing on Bartikov's face.
Ooh.
Oh my.
And then I'll
thing you
back
did-
off of it. That's the end of my turn.
Oh my.
Samdi.
Activate murlocnoise.exe.
Is that what it's making, or is what the noise that Bartikov is making?
It's hard to tell, really.
All right, Samdi, your turn.
Step forward. Bonus action. It's been less than an hour.
Yup.
Put it.
Hex. What ability checks?
Strength.
Alrighty.
Action. The good old ranged bat touch.
Alright, go for
Do I
it.
have advantage or?
Yeah, it believes it's restrained. It's like, I'm gonna dodge. No, I'm not.
24.
24 hits for 8 necrotic damage. Woo!
Plus a d6 for a solid 10.
Solid 10. That makes math easier. There we go. Bing. All done?
I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna stay here next to Cat.
All right, Ash, your
Can
turn.
I punch it without punching Bart?
I mean, if you really want to, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll punch it without punching Bart.
You're gonna have to get up next to it, though. 9 misses. You swing your fist and hesitate as you're about to collide with the cheek of Bart. 19 hits, though, for 6 points of damage. .13 also misses. You strike one more time and you just collide with the thick exterior of this creature. All done?
Stay still, and yeah, I'm done.
The Water Leaper is going to attempt another bite attack against you, Bart.
The water leaper, not to be confused with the water leper.
16.
That hits.
Bart?
Definitely hits.
Okay. You all watch as the creature lifts him into the air and slowly gags and swallows Bart inside of it.
Oh fuck!
Bart, you will take 10 points of acid damage.
Ugh.
Oh, it's that big.
Excuse me?
Oh, baby, it's showing
see
me
the
what
size
that
of the
mouth
token?
do.
What are you?
Now it's going to use its second attack to swing its tail out from the water and sink down on top of you, Ash. .13 misses, though.
Yep.
The stinger goes striking down where you were standing, but Bart's foot kind of like kicks it in the eye, causing it to like miss slightly. Confused. Bart, your turn.
Oh, dear sweet Jesus.
Sorry, let me move you to the right place.
So, I take it I have disadvantage to attack it.
You are restrained inside of its stomach, and you have disadvantage to attack.
For us being
But
decoyed.
it is restrained as well. So
Yes.
that cancels out.
Sure.
Yes. Okay. So
Somehow this makes sense.
also,
Magic.
I mean, I'm inside it. If I want to stab at it, it's not going to be that difficult.
Right, but you're like,
Hey, I don't care about the swing. I care about the thrust.
give it that thrust then. 11 misses. Or 9 misses,
Okay.
realistically.
Second shot.
Sometimes it
go.
takes more than one
26
pump,
hits.
okay?
It does.
You
Bartokov
all
is
see
no
the
one pump
creature.
chump. He has 2 pumps in him.
You see the creature now angling its mouth towards Ash as a blade shoots out of its neck and then goes back inside.
And we are going to pop a Divine Smite on this thing. Because
All right, pump it.
fuck it.
I'm good.
He-
Okay.
Pump it louder
Oh, God,
Another
no.
9.
for 9.
I'm repressing the
9.
2006s.
The creature is
Wait.
now officially hurt.
What year were you born, Carl?
2000.
Ugh.
Oh god. Oh,
I am young.
Carl officially is too young for me to feel comfortable fucking. Jesus.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's logical.
Was I ever?
As if that's the only problem.
That's my hard and
Wait.
fast rule. If you're not born in the same millennium as me, sorry.
I'm sorry, old man.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Is no one going to comment on the hard and fast rule?
It's fine. It's fine. So Bardakov, are you done?
Probably very soon, yes.
All right, Katarine. He's fighting, but this creature is apparently going to eat him whole.
Okay.
Hey, breathe in your mouth.
Uta! Shoot!
Oh yeah, something that goes in a straight line.
Uh-huh.
That will hit
And
Bardo.
it has to make a dexterity saving throw, and it is restrained.
You have to close some tabs or something. You're getting real lag.
Roboto.
Yeah. So, as a heads up, a straight line goes through the creature.
Fuck.
It's fine. Someone can rescue.
I did not realize that.
You realize that
I
you're
will
our
let you
healing?
redact it because Katarine is a lot smarter.
Thank you. I for Barda's sake, I am gonna let that go.
Low-key shade.
So we're gonna witch bolt that shit instead. And is
That's
that
fair.
at
Yep.
advantage because it is restrained?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
I don't think we gotta ask that question now.
13.
13 just barely misses.
Cool.
Oh.
Sorry.
We're good. We're still concentrating on the phantasmal force, so we're good.
Come on, Vance.
Vance.
All right. Oh.
Aside from Ash, you have somebody else within 5 feet of the creature.
Within the
16 hits.
creature.
Roll that damage.
There we go.
14 points of damage. Woo! Good damage. Good damage.
And being inside count as flanking.
No.
He already has advantage.
No.
There is no possible way that I am granting
23
any
hits.
help.
Another 5. It's looking a little hurt.
And then I'll back out of the way so it doesn't try and eat me either.
All done?
Yep, that's it.
Some D.
Alright, I fucking hell. What can I do? What can I do? That's not. Wait. Yes. Maybe, just maybe.
Lightning bolt. Do it.
Maybe, just maybe, I can sacrifice. I can sacrifice the not so tin man.
Circle of death.
Alright, so
Arms of Hadar. It's just
Actually, I have something even better than Arms of Hadar.
yeah.
I just keep getting better and better versions of Arms of Hadar.
It's just a load of
Tendrils
emo,
of
wacky,
agony.
wavy inflatable tube, man.
After your death, how would you feel about becoming that? Right, so
All right, Samdi, what are we doing? Yep.
yeah, sorry, that was my last thing. I'm going to quickly cast off a quickened Tasha's Mind Whip against it.
So you're chaining this creature, and now you're whipping it. Okay.
While it's swallowing a manhole.
3. Wait. -1.
Oh,
Oh.
it is quite dumb.
Oh?
15 points of psychic damage. I want to double check the wording of Hex.
It's whenever you deal damage, you get the extra damage. So go for it.
Yeah, okay.
Two. It is bloodied.
And then for my action, I'm going to be casting a Chill Touch at advantage.
Please kill it. Please.
How do you want to do this?
Hold on. I want to see how much damage I can do to it. 19. As the mind whip goes off and lashes around the throat of this thing, probably like wrapping around Bardov as well, I'm going to psychically pull him back out and then slap it across the face with the Chill Touch.
So, Bart, you are being drug out of the creature, and when you look over, you see Samdi's hand twisting and coiling as you see the hand that was dragging you, leaving nothing but your head inside, slaps the shit out of the creature, whose head rotates, snaps, and falls dead to the ground.
Feel cleaner now, Bart?
Bart is
No,
just
Bartha.
gonna
When I
Wow.
had the idea that go for it.
Yeah, I just like flop out of it, fall off of the side of this basin, and just profusely vomit onto the floor. Oh god.
There's prestidigitation happening. Bartha, when I thought that at some point I would have to keep you from being naked and rearranging something's guts, this was not what I had in mind.
Oh, God.
I don't understand the culture that allows this sort of thing from happening on a regular basis.
I quit. I quit. I'm done with all of you. Just Carl and I are gonna leave and go someplace else.
Can we take Tim with us?
I didn't
It's
say
fine.
anything.
Fair.
Oh, God.
Jason, you didn't say it, but you thought it.
Asa? Where's Asa?
I said Jason.
Oh, I heard
Yes.
Asa.
Oh,
Wishful
there's
thinking.
Something in the water.
That is the
Oh, God.
dumbest thing I've heard somebody say after nearly dying, and I've heard that a lot.
Take me to the water.
I guess I'll go look through the water.
Please
Not,
be sure
right.
to
not head first. Arrow
Yeah,
first.
oh,
I'm
you're
gonna,
gonna use
you know,
a
like-
different appendage than your fucking
Yeah.
head to investigate something. I respect that.
Flavor
Might be a little
aside,
too close.
nothing different would have happened if I just stuck my arm in.
I can agree with that, but I still find it
Advanced
stupid.
investigation.
What? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Okay.
Investigation.
Sorry.
It's not in here.
You find the corpse of a
I can't even find the corpse.
You can't lift the corpse to look at anything underneath it.
All I feel is the corpse.
Bart will drag himself up onto his feet and just grab this thing by its wings and throw it out. Fuck
What
you, you
what
piece of
hurt
shit.
more? being swallowed alive or the burn from Katarine? Please be honest.
Definitely the being swallowed alive. I am so nearly dead. But we'll just grab the golden rod at the base of the basin and pull it out. Fucking here.
Pull the rod out from the basin, and it is this incredibly long golden shaft, about 5 feet from end to end, that has rectangular inward divots on both of the end points of it. Etched into it, where the grip and handle would go all the way across, is this long serpentine pattern. But there's no head on either side, just the body of a serpentine creature.
Oh, I see what we do. Is you put one statue on one end, one statue on the other end. Can we do this after short 1 hour nap?
You almost took a forever nap inside that thing.
Yes, let me have actual nap so that I can not be dead and can actually cast some more spells, please.
I am fine with this. Everyone else?
Sounds good to me.
This room is at least secure. We closed that door. The rocks are here. Nothing can get to us, probably.
Samdi or Vance, one of you two, proficient in poisoners?
I am not.
I might.
Thought somebody was.
I am not, but it would probably be a good idea if I was. Maybe it was,
Might have been Jack.
might have been Jack.
Yeah, never mind. All right, cool. So you all call for a short
Yes,
rest?
and I'm going to use my arcane recovery to
Very
get
well.
back those fucking
I-
witch bolts that missed.
I'm going to roll a D100,
Oh, fuck.
everybody.
And before I say nothing,
Just to see if
Anything
the
happens.
the people notice that all of their guests are missing.
But we so cleverly
And-
left a
and
bear
there's a
behind to
bear-
cover for
There's a bear having a bath.
we've all conglomerated into a bear. Kind of like a weird eldritch episode of Power Rangers.
Bart, you get a message inside of your head. Hey, Barto, nothing's happening up here.
Excellent. Thank you, Sergey. We are needing to take a break of another hour. We ran into some trouble and I need to rest. Please let me know if there is any sign of commotion at this bar.
There's plenty of sushi. I'm very happy.
Good. Take a well-earned rest, my friend.
Any picnic baskets?
Oh, he wishes. Anyways, your short rest is successful, everybody.
What do I would get for a short rest?
You're not a warlock, so
Yeah, I get.
hit
Yeah,
points.
health. That's about it.
Yeah. Oh no, you get to roll hit dice and not be almost dead.
I got 40 odd points to recover, so let's blow.
Two.
Shush. 4 hit dice.
If anybody would like to roll hit dice, feel free to do so.
Yeah.
Do I gain back the 3 HP I am missing?
You're guaranteed to gain it back with 1 hit point. 1 hit die.
I will during the oh god, that was worthless, but I did it anyways. I'll do Song of Rest for anyone that does roll hit dice. They get an extra hit. I'll recite tales of glory and
Oh, yeah. So what, we get an extra 1.
you get an extra 1. I rolled
Yup.
terrible.
Yep.
But hey.
Hey, it's
Where you
something.
were, Bartha, 1 is good enough. It's still helpful. Sandy!
Oh no!
All right.
Oh,
All right. All right. All right.
All right, that's I'm down 3 now. God damn. Not even halfway there.
oh. Jeez. Salty.
Somebody's gonna dunk his head next.
Hey,
Ah.
there you
Hey.
So
go.
there's some
Counteraction
retribution in the
once.
world.
All right. That's
Oh,
okay.
That was amazing.
One
Just
last one.
Make sure.
And I swear,
Make sure.
top
Go
tier.
ahead.
I swear
Make sure. Go ahead, Carl.
that you. I'm just saying, I only need a nat 1 now, of course, but I swear I'm going to roll I'm going to roll a 6.
So everybody who spent more than half of their total hit dice, keep track. Because remember, after a long rest, you only restore half of your total missing hit dice rounded up.
I have been
Or
keeping.
half of your total hit dice rounded up.
Yeah.
So if you use all of them, you only get half of them back
Mm.
tomorrow.
No, I'm fine. I just needed the witch bolts back that missed. I'm going to find a different spell. Because I have not hit with witch bolt at all this entire
So-
campaign.
Who is holding on to the rod? The golden one.
I'm guessing Bart.
Hey,
Bart. While you're resting, you feel the rod is trying to connect with you.
I shall accept the rod.
This entire campaign is going to give me an aneurysm.
Welcome to my life. At this point, I just cut that little piece of my brain that says connect with humans.
Ugh.
Move on.
I'm sorry, you cannot give us a naked dungeon with this many phallic fucking innuendos and expect us not to be children.
On this, like, in this group, either. Like, you set yourself up for this one.
So, Bart, for the mechanical purposes, this counts as a quarterstaff to you right now. That is all. Well, a +1 quarterstaff. And you are attuned to it.
Cool.
Oh, if it's a quarterstaff quality, Ash probably would have asked if it could hold it.
Well, it's a 5-foot long rod.
Okay.
I mean, he probably still would have asked.
Yeah. If you want to hold his rod, you're more like you two roleplay. You do.
Hey, Bart.
Hey, Rod.
Realistically, though,
Can I have your rod?
as a monk right now, what is your martial arts dice? It's got to be a D6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be any better off by having it. other
well,
than it's a
two-hand-
+1.
A two-hand quarterstaff would be a D8.
True. Yeah. In that case, like if I start to realize that, oh yeah, it's like this will function as a quarterstaff, I'll hand it off to Ash because I have a weapon. For God's sake, we need weapons.
And not to mention, it's a +1 anyways.
Yeah.
It's still way better than his hands. So, Ash, you feel it trying to connect as well. Will you attune to it?
Sure.
All right. You're attuned to it.
And Ash also has one of the heads.
Ash doesn't. Vance
No,
does.
I gave it
no.
to Ash.
Oh, Ash has one of the heads, yeah.
Do they fit? Is it the same size receptacle?
It is the exact same size.
I still say we should try the door up top. Yeah, I think we should try the door up top first. Have Ash go try that door first.
I could allow this.
Sounds like a plan to me. Worth a try.
Ash hears that and just walks up to the door, teleporting over and tries opening it.
All right. So put yourself up there. Not
Yeah,
right there.
well, I'm just getting my screen.
You go over there and place the statue of the serpent into the groove. And as soon as you place it in there, the serpent naturally starts rotating inside of the groove. And as it does that, the door slides.
It opens.
Is it worth us all risking coming down there?
There's a staircase that seems to go down even further.
There's a pool of water in here, so Bart would probably enjoy this. But yeah, there's also a stairway. It's yeah, unfortunately, you guys would probably like it. Just don't get yourselves killed. I can't wait to see the princess army crawling across the floor.
So do we go there since we know we have to go down, or do we, since he's the only one, he doesn't have to take any risk? Do we go and get the other statue and see what this does on the holders before we go downstairs and risk this trap?
Yeah, let's go grab the other the other end of the rod first to see what happens there, and then we'll go down these stairs. Can
First of all,
Ash retrieve the head?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you rotate it the other way, and as you do, the door starts closing.
Okay, let's go get the other statue.
Because I have a feeling we're only going to want to run that once.
Down here. Ash. As you approach over to the other statue,
Yeah.
you attune to this during that rest, right? For the +1 benefit? Okay. You hear a whisper in your mind. My key. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'll use advantage because I've got to use it anyway. Let's see, Ash. Oh, wisdom saving throw?
Yes, sir.
21.
You almost instinctually reach out for it and then catch yourself. That was weird.
Fuck, guys, and I tell everyone what just happened.
It wanted you to do what?
You're super Roboto right now.
Grab the statue.
That's interesting. If it is weapon, perhaps we have not met the true guardian yet.
When we picked up the first one, didn't something say something about bring me my focus?
Yep.
That is correct. Now we have something about that, so I'm assuming that there is some correlation.
Perhaps it's best we leave this portion of the weapon.
So do we go downstairs instead then?
I can always come back and grab it if you need to.
Precisely. And I promise I won't put a stone with a light on it, so that you can come back and grab it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like bickering siblings.
Typical. So, I need all of you to group yourselves into this room over here, so I can just click, copy, and paste where you arrive on the next floor.
1 sec.
Oh, did they make it through the arrows?
Yeah, the arrows don't even fire.
Okay, that's suspicious. Let's see. Did it, who? Let's see. The Vance never ever stepped through them. So when you had a statue, so who knows?
Perhaps unlocking the door dismissed the need for protection.
Ah, maybe.
Let's bring you all over to the next floor then. What entrance did you come from? That one, right? You're in the top right, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, stepping down the staircase as far as you can, you notice there's a very thick, mildewy smell that comes through here. The type of smell that lingers for an incredible amount of time.
Not with prestidigitation, it doesn't.
A place that has not been touched by living hands in an incredible amount of time. You step down into a lower landing where you can see some of the water from that pool that you all just walked past has dripped down and leaked into this area, just lying there in the corner. The stonework down here looks just as old as the rest, but as if nothing kept up with it, even back during the age where people would have been here. When you arrive down here, the first thing that some of you notice is the skeleton of a Yuan Ti lying in the corner, dead. Portions of the chest caved inwards as if smashed aggressively. You notice a door up ahead of you all, open. And when you look at the hinge where the door would have been attached, destroyed. Though the rubble that remained, presumably, is gone. The room before you up ahead is large, with the engraving of what some D could easily note as the representation of a shooting star. The red exterior of the multi-pointed object, resembling that of a star that moves through the sky and burns. This is the new landing. You all should be able to see,
Yeah.
correct?
Vance, why don't you take the statue thing? It's probably best to keep these pieces separate.
Okay.
I toss Vance the statue.
Very well.
So this door in front of us is open?
Yeah. You don't even see the door anymore. It was destroyed.
This I do not like.
We've already gone so far in here.
Yes, but something that can destroy that door.
Okay, so there's another door over here.
There's multiple other skeletal remains of Yuan Ti down here. One of them far larger than the average size of an individual you've at least encountered. The other ones lied down as if, well, they just collapsed, dying in those positions. Different portions of different bones shattered. And this one over here, the skull, is nothing but dust on the ground around where the neck is.
I am glad we decided to take that rest. Then
Carefully-
we will need it.
Carefully making sure I don't step on whatever the symbol is in the center. I don't know that it does anything,
Okay.
but I am intentionally avoiding it.
As you walk over here, Vance,
Okay.
stop. Move
Yep.
back one. You see a goblet on the ground. A chalice. Golden, encrusted with beautiful gems. Emerald, sapphire, ruby, diamonds. And you look around and you see portions of splintered remains of a table. Porcelain shatterings and shards. Vance, you discern that this room used to be some type of dining room.
Looks like this was a fancy dining room based off this goblet. We'll have to take that with us. That could be worth some money.
Where do you suggest we keep it?
Well, that's why I said, well, yeah, that's why I haven't picked it up yet. Because I'm out of hands.
Perhaps if we had something similar to what the boogies have.
I'll poke my head around this corner.
Okay.
Is-
You see the stone flooring is cracked up ahead, broken in many portions.
I will, as he's checking out that way, I'm going to check the door here. Just see if, how it can be opened, if there's any traps.
Alrighty. That door before you, Katarine, has the image of a serpent around the sun. Roll me an investigation.
Should not be at advantage, but
24 was the first
Yeah.
one, anyways. You start looking carefully and you run your fingers against it, and your fingers pull away slightly sticky. And when you look closely and roll them together, you can faintly make out what looks to be a thread, invisible to the naked eye unless you roll many portions of it together, that you're not able to unstick your hands from without some amount of force.
Here's a question. Would there be spiders and cats home region? Assume there would
Yeah,
be.
and spiders
Yes.
everywhere. Not
Well.
like giant, fucking horrifying spiders, but spiders.
and ice spiders.
She's not from Antarctica.
Despite her best efforts.
Antarctica doesn't have spiders.
But you know, also ice spiders. There are variations upon the theme.
Yeah, I played Skyrim. We got a lot of spiders.
So yes, that is what you notice, Katarina.
Hmm.
Now, up top, because Vance, did you want to keep moving?
Yeah.
The corridor does extend around that other corner. You want to pop your head down there
Yep.
as well. Now, there's a large pile of rubble that lies there, but you can see over top of the rubble just by standing on your tippy toes, where you can see there is an open doorway that also looks smashed through and 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Just barely past that, you see a shape of something coming from the floor. You can't make out any more than that, though.
I got some more rubble, a smashed door, and there's at least some sort of carving or something on the floor up here, but I can't see it all from here.
This door is protected with almost spider thread. I will try to prestidigitate and see, and then run my finger across it again to see if that has blown them away.
No. Spider threads are not sullying.
Hmm.
They are natural.
So is mud.
I will
So
take a step.
bears.
I will take a step back and I will firebolt the webbing.
Right at the door, and well, all of you have not a negative passive, so you would notice crisping of invisible threads from the shock of fire, and it takes you through 3 throws or so to get the entire door, which is now glowing slightly with heat, but no more threads. Fire does destroy.
I had to leave my cigarettes back as my things.
Well, there's sconces all around you if you want to take one of those.
Is there another way? There's the serpent around the sun. Is there an obvious way to open it?
Much like any other door, pushing or pulling.
Here goes, and she opens it.
You push against the door, and it takes a little bit of a hefty push against it before it slides open, grinding loudly against the stone it is warped to, and you see a room. The middle of the floor of this room seems to have been broken, shattered, and destroyed. From your current standing position, you don't see a bottom where it leads down to. Though the architecture looks sturdy and strong, it looks disturbed, heavily destroyed in this nature. There's one door directly across from where you stand, closed right now, and you can just see on the cusp of your vision over here, Katarine, that there's a hallway over there, and a hallway down here.
Interesting.
As you step to this location, Katarine, your foot touches against the stone slightly above where you are standing, and you see portions of the edges of rocks and fall.
There's a very, very steep drop-off.
Ash, you have a stupid high passive. 3.5 seconds, and a slight splash is what you hear.
It, whatever is, the rock took 3 seconds to fall down into some kind of water down there, so it's not exactly shallow.
There's the door there, a door there.
Can I teleport over to the door with that light in the way?
Can't go anywhere within 15 feet of them.
Okay, I'll do my trick again. Cast darkness on it.
All right. How many key points are you down to now?
Reset.
Well, you just got them all back, so you just used them.
Yeah, I used to teleport
Okay.
over. I'll walk over, grab this torch, and throw it down, trying to see what's down there.
Some of us would clutter that, you know.
There's plenty of them behind you in the other room.
Yes, but I'm
Ash, you
worried about seeing the big hole.
Grab some of the ones in the back room behind you and bring them over here.
I will permanently cast light on something you wear.
Ash, you pick up the torch and you toss it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Right where you're standing. Don't move. Don't move. Don't worry. Right where you're standing, you toss the torch and immediately hear a thud. As you all watch, this huge sand spider crawling up that the torch just hit and reaching over to that side where you are standing. Ash, everybody, we have initiative again.
Initiative, yay!
No.
How many more times can I roll well as Sandy?
At least one.
I'm at least
Can-
faster than Katarine.
Can I sit out on this one?
Yes, I shall choose to be a non-combatant.
Runs back upstairs. Nope. Not happening. No. Oh. Good roll.
Oh, that's so creepy, that face.
He's cute.
Absolutely fucking not.
It looks almost like a dwarf got turned into a spider.
Exactly what I was
Not
thinking.
very far off.
Oh, that makes me feel worse.
All 5 of you are on the initiative. The sand spider that you threw the torch on top of, Ash, at least it alerted you to it before it got an ambush against you, is going to crawl up the ledge where you are standing, holding on to the sides of the wall that kind of collapse underneath one of its hands, and it will lift up its large leg and attempt to impale you against the wall.
Ow.
That is a 16 to hit.
Wait a minute. I'm
10 plus dex.
armor class 16.
No, for him.
Oh, that's right, in wisdom.
16. Yeah. Monk. Yeah. So that just barely hits. That'll be 11 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
As the leg impales down into your leg and then withdraws quickly out from it. It lifts up the other leg to go to pierce you a second time, but then some of the rubble collapses and it falls, catching itself slightly. Ash.
The light's down below. Can I teleport across?
The light is down below. You could teleport across,
Yeah,
yes.
I teleport across. Come on, princess. Let's take this into the other room.
You could only wish.
He rolls his eyes and goes in here. And then I guess I'm done.
No held action or anything?
Yeah. I mean, if I see the spider over here, I'll go in and attack.
All right, so held action, if it comes within melee, attack. Alrighty.
I guess I'll move closer just in case.
Vance. Here we go.
I'm gonna back into the room because
Okay.
I do not want to try and fight it near the. And I will hold an action if it gets within range of me. I'll poke it. Otherwise, I'm not going to do anything else.
Be careful what you
Just
poke it with.
or throw.
I'm just poke. I'm not going to throw it because I don't want to lose the
All
only
right.
weapon I have.
All right, Sam D, your turn.
Question, Joey.
Yes. Yeah.
That leopard, not leopard, that's a different thing. Was it Serpard?
The water leaper?
No, the Serpard.
yeah,
The Serpent
yeah.
leper.
The Serpent.
Serpard.
Yes. Serpent.
Or was it considered a monstrosity?
No, it was a beast. Those are natural. You're from this area.
Oh, okay. Guess I should have just asked that then, but I didn't want to waste my action.
No, you're fine. Same as this thing. That's a sand spider. Those things are fucking scary.
I'm gonna look around, and I'm going to say, who wants to transform? And I'm gauging reactions.
Misha squeaks.
Transform into.
Ash just rises an eyebrow.
No. Bart will look back. Like, I am running out of steam on the power front. Sounds like a plan.
All right, Sam D takes out the 2 dice that were still in his mouth, holds them one in each hand, and clasps them to fist as he points them forward towards you, Bardov, and you feel horrifying pain as you are contorting into a serpent leopard serpard.
All right, where's Bart? There we go. 1 second. Let me give you access to the Serpard's character sheet, Bart.
Amazing.
Now keep your token on the ground and keep it connected to this so you can see through your token. Just make it a lot easier and faster. So there you go. You see the hit points, you see the stats, its abilities, everything, right?
I do indeed. Ugh, musk.
Do
Hey,
not
you-
spray me with that.
Oh, thank you.
It is a Bart Pard.
Oh no.
Oh, that's your action, Samdi. Anything else?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste anything else on this. I'm just gonna let him have fun.
All right, Katarine.
Lightning lure
here
on the
go.
thing.
Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. Nope, no. Strength save.
Yes. Or be pulled 5 feet towards me, which also happens to be the hole.
Technically, it's 10 feet.
This creature has a +7.
Oh.
Rolled a fucking 3.
Yes!
How do you want to do this, Katarine?
Oh, fuck.
She'll just.
Oh.
Oh, this is going to go to her head. She's just gonna look at everyone else and be like, whips out the lightning lure, pulls it, and then just make sure everyone's watching and drops it over the edge as she watches.
The creature is dragged forward by about 10 feet from the wall it was attached to as it falls for 3.5 seconds. Ash, there's not a bloop that happens. There is a crash and wake that happens down there. Katarine,
Yes.
that was an 80-foot drop. Roll me 8d6.
Oh, plus 10 lightning damage.
Hey, if it fell into water, doesn't that help?
Not deep enough water for that.
It was
But
pebbles.
also, it's a spider. It can't exactly make itself streamlined.
Okay.
And you can
Well,
stay
for the
down
time
there.
For the time being, you all hear the creature splat down there slightly, followed by
It's still alive.
But it is not bothering us. And she'll
but we are
like
also
she'll just
out of initiative for the time
walk
being.
past him and like flip her hair and just keep going.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to add that now. Okay.
Well, Bart,
It lasts an hour.
Yeah. I mean,
Can you fit through doors?
I'm
Oh
slinky.
yeah. It's a serpentine leopard. Yeah.
it's just a long leopard. Leopard, but
Sorry,
longer.
I just had to add it. I just had to add that creature someplace else. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, this is the
Nice.
first time I've ever actually bothered using polymorph.
Yeah. For the first time. So,
That was
you all found out what the fuck was over there.
Some of us do not run from the danger. She'll say to Ash and just keep.
I wasn't running. It was a strategic retreat into a better area to fight it.
Whatever
gonna-
you need to tell yourself.
I'm gonna place a hand on top of Ash's shoulder. Just wait until the next time you do something cool, then you can talk back to her.
Okay, that shouldn't take long.
That's the spirit.
And that was pretty impressive. One of you turns into a giant leopard thing. The other one just destroyed that stupid spider. This is a lot easier than I thought it would be.
And that
Are there
was a
rocks ahead of
cantrip
us?
that didn't even take any real magic.
So, keep in mind, the only person who can communicate with you right now is SAMD. Or, sorry, Bart. The only person you can communicate to right now is SAMD.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody else can understand you at all, and you currently have all of the statistics as the Serpent, including intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah.
But you keep your friendly spirit.
Yeah, I keep my personality, but not my and whiz and whatever. Oh, well.
So you are, in fact.
Stat-wise, this creature is almost as good as you.
Hey, but think about it this way: you're still completely loyal to Katarine. So it's like
true. It's true.
I have upgraded the stoat.
Just one hell of a fucking stoat.
Well, I mean, what is a stoat but a furry snake anyway? So
No, that's a ferret.
Same energy.
No, that's a rodent.
No. Are these rocks blocking our path?
No, you could crawl over the rocks. And
By the way,
it's just difficult terrain for you to
I
get over.
closed the door.
Yeah,
I closed
Ash?
the door behind us down below.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. I was not aware.
I'm gonna see if I can't hatch a ride with the fur snake.
Thank you for not doing that in our ears. Appreciate you very much for that. I hope you are okay.
I
I'm
hope
okay.
you're
I'm
not
okay.
dead yet.
We're okay.
Okay. You
I'm
enter
alive.
into this new chambered room where there appears to be two serpentine mouths imbued into the broken and cracked flooring. One of them, ignore the image that you actually see, has the mouth open. One of them has the mouth shut. You see stairs that go upwards, but the stairs themselves are broken, and the ceiling above you has been sealed off to whatever place this would have led you to, or came down from. There is a door over on the far wall, away from you all. A door that connects downwards, that anybody who's decent at geometry, like Katarine, would realize would lead to that area Ash was just at. And a large stacking of rubble separating you from the other location where you saw that spider.
Can I try and, like, claw the rubble away? Like, move it?
Give me an athletics check. Yeah.
Should just be, like, straight strength check, shouldn't it?
Well, if it's not proficient,
Yeah.
then yes.
Are we
It
sure
doesn't,
we
have,
want?
it doesn't have any... It has +3 in perception, but other than that.
Do we even need to mess with that spider again? Can you understand me?
it appears
Yeah.
not.
I'll say it back and snake. Wait, was it like, do you want me to mess with the spider, or are you gonna mess with the spider? I couldn't hear you.
He asked, do we want to mess with the spider again?
I had no trouble with it.
I'm just gonna say, if you see the spider, kill it.
You just get back the sense of no shit. But I assume with a 7, I am unsuccessful in moving the rubble.
That is correct.
So that doesn't work. I'll just start, like,
Bard.
pacing back and forth, looking grumpy.
Bard, I gave you this beautiful new body.
It's strong. It's just not, like, gorilla strong. Also, I don't
What's a
have,
gorilla?
like, thumbs.
Lack of thumbs. Terrible.
I'll try
So-
this door. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. That'll be fine.
I'm gonna try
Vance.
this door.
You approach over to this door, and it has a serpent on the outside of the sun. You push
Yeah.
it open? Okay. you open up a very large chamber that has another ornate drawing on the ground that looks far more meaningfully developed than the previous ones you've seen so far. As you open the door, a large blast of dust shoots out from in here, as if this has been pretty much vacuum sealed, shut, for hundreds, if not 1,000 years. Immediately, all of you are caught coughing, other than Samdi and the Bartpard.
Prestidigitation.
But it settles after a few moments.
It's the latest fucking I have dark vision.
It is.
Yeah, I know.
And also the person who can hold her breath for 5 minutes.
That's not supposed to be there, sorry. You see another hallway leading down in this direction. And as you are approaching over there, you notice that there's some soft sand over here where you see the ends of skeletal feet sticking out of. Further up ahead, there's more of this soft sand underneath the worked stone. And there seems to be some type of modern planks of wood placed across it, leading to the other side.
Yeah.
The wood is not terribly aged.
Cool. So seeing this bot, the bot pod will sort of look back over its shoulder and give a low growl, which somebody would understand to mean like be careful. And I'll start slinking forward, doing that cat thing they do where they move their foot forward and they put it on the ground, but they put absolutely zero weight on it to test the ground before actually committing to the step. Like taking it very, very carefully.
The calibration.
The tail is swishing mightily.
So, you also notice there's an open door that opened out towards you slightly, but looks broken at the hinge.
Love is an open door?
And when you peer inside, there is thick, ample webbing all over inside of that room, as well as these large clusters and sacks of eggs.
On the moment, and firebolt in the middle of it.
It ignites a small portion of the room, beginning to spread around.
There will be several more.
And you notice smoke starts bellowing in the room.
I will.
Exactly.
Sorry, I forget these things. And I'm just like trying to prestidigitate the smoke back into the room.
Shoot. Well, the door's kind of broken open right now. Only partially open.
So whatever corner there is smoke coming out of, she's just... Everyone can go. I will let it go when we get it past.
Can I reach the foot that's in, or is it too far away without stepping into something dangerous?
You could certainly try.
I want to.
Sleight of hand check. You lie down, prone, to reach across.
Ooh!
24. You reach outwards and grab the edge of the foot and start pulling and hoisting upwards. And it does slowly come up, and Samdi, you in particular, would notice this as quicksand.
Oh.
Somebody apparently couldn't get out of it. Very dangerous to be in without somebody on the outside.
Oh, who would to stick their face first into some liquid to decide if it is safe or not?
Apparently somebody else.
Do I understand what's being said around me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bart will give it another low growl.
She'll just smile.
I don't think I need to translate that one.
As you're holding onto the foot and pulling, you get about partial way up where you see the slick remains of slightly decomposed flesh underneath it. The quicksand apparently preserved the individual in here, and you see a little bit of a pant leg as well. But Vance, I'm gonna need an athletics check from you to pull it all the way out.
Ash will help out.
All right, Vance, you have advantage.
Right.
Ghost style, reaching down and both.
Ghost right the whip.
12. You get it a few inches, but that's about as deep as or up you can get.
Giant steak thing. Can you pull this up?
Yeah, I'll go over and like bite the leg and try and pull, like gently bite the leg and then pull.
Your head easily coils down on top of it. Give me an athletics check. 14. I'm going to say, considering your large size, that you count as size category larger. Well, no, you're large, so your size category means your lift and carry is doubled anyways. So yeah, 14 will be enough. You slowly lift the dripping body out of the quicksand and drop it dead on the ground beside everybody else, like a true cat fucking would.
I'm not eating it.
Dead bird.
Can confirm.
He looks to Cat for approval at his kill.
He gets a little scratch behind the ear. I will take, if there's some sort of stick or something like that available, to like investigate through the garments to see if there's anything worth knowing about on him.
Ash assists.
You can borrow one of my arrows.
Roll an investigation.
Okay, and I have assistance, so...
Yep.
22.
22. You start rifling through the personal effects and belongings of this individual, and you notice the fingers are hooked like this. Then you look back into the sand, which is slowly refilling in that area, and you point out that there's a bag in there that the creature was holding, this individual was holding on to, but is still there.
There's a bag, and I will take the arrow and try to hook.
Right. Scoop the bag out and pull it with it.
And prestidigitate any stand off of it before I try to open it.
Alrighty. The individual had on their person a dagger, is wearing studded leather armor, had a short sword at their side, and a small belt loop that has 3 open holsters, 2 of which are filled with potions. Inside the bag, however, you retrieve a large stone book. The pages are looped and hooked through with metal, pure gold.
Ooh.
And each of the tablets are about 1.5 inches thick for each page. That is stacked on top of one another.
Ooh. Ooh. She will take a look at it, and she'll burn a spell slot on Identify for immediate wanting to know what this is.
Alrighty.
And meanwhile, whoever wants the dagger, the short sword, and the studded leather may have them.
Do I recognize the potions?
Yeah, health potions. 2 of them.
Basic?
Yes.
I grab one. Anyone else want a basic health potion?
You have to get past Catherine to get it. But you get a stare and a potion tossed at you.
So I assume that means Katerine's keeping the other one.
Yes.
So,
I'll take the weapons and armor if no one
This-
else wants it.
Nobody else is
I'm good
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
I'm
we're
good
not
for now.
dressed right now, are we?
Yeah, you're all still naked. Like it's,
Nikki.
this is the first portion of you can protect yourself that any of y'all have seen down here so far. Vance, you want to take the studded leather and
Yeah,
weapons?
unless anybody else needs any
All
of
right.
it.
Uh,
No.
Weapons, no.
Alrighty, then
That's
it's
a
yours.
resounding no.
Do not wear armor anyway.
I think the only other person in the party who could wear it is Bartikov, but right now he's
Yeah,
a
that's
cat.
kind of what I thought. So
Yeah, so Vance, there you go. You found a set of studded leather armor. And a dagger and a short sword. So, Katarine, you identify this, even though the writing is in a Bakwin. Samdi can read that. This is the instructions and ritual of Yuan-Ti creation.
What?
An in-depth manual crafted a very long time ago on how Yuan-Ti can be created from other living humanoids.
It's a long title.
Well, that's the description.
Humanties did not know about periods.
what race was the body that we pulled out? Because you said the flesh was somewhat preserved.
Look at him, Elvin. Or, sorry, Abakwin.
This is fascinating. To reading this, does there a sense that the Yuan-Ti are a naturally occurring race on top of it, or are they magically created from the start?
You'd have to have Samdi read it.
Someday, I will pay you at some point to teach me a Bakwin. This is frustrating. Let me know what your
It's
rate
also a
will
first
be.
level spell, comprehend languages.
I'll be sure to notify you about my invoices.
All right. So, you all have another hallway down across that precarious bit of logging.
I took out the torches as I go, so this should be fine. Can I teleport over here?
Nope. This torch is over top of the sand, and you could not reach
Oh,
that.
stupid torch. I don't want to waste the darkness on that.
Well, you don't have to. You could walk.
Well, yeah, I
gonna-
meant for teleporting.
I'm gonna go before the giant heavy snake.
I was going to say, can I just jump that? Like, it's 10 feet.
Yeah,
I was
just-
also
Yeah.
I was also going to ask
something.
if Bart can just extend.
Could I
Oh, what,
catch a
act as a
ride,
living
Bart?
bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes a good point. Bart will just extend his significant length across the chasm.
Because everyone,
He is a leopard as long as a giant fucking snake. Like, it's...
And allow everyone to climb across his back.
I thank you, Bart.
See? 4th level spell. Totally worth it to get across that bridge.
Yep.
Anybody fight us before this runs out.
It's got an hour. It's cool.
Oh, okay, I got you. So you step down into this chamber where you see that there are 6 podiums that are all cracked, and there's bits of glass lying on the ground around them. And each of the podiums have their own divot inwards that matches the same type of divot that your statue could produce, Vance. There is a single door down this hall where you see water is dripping in right over here. And there is a closed door down this hall.
Taking a look at the glass, is there a pattern?
Yes, broken.
I mean,
like around the podium.
All
It's
of
all
them?
scattered around.
Okay.
Yes. It is, yeah. Clearly the podiums were covered in glass, and now the glass has been broken.
Watch your step.
Yeah, because I still don't have shoes. Because I'm assuming that with skeleton feet, there's no shoes left.
There's no shoes.
Skelly feet.
Who knew that the afterlife
Skelly
had
feet
such
that
pain?
twinkle.
I'm-
All right, everybody, I would like acrobatics checks to cross over the glass without hurting yourselves.
Okay, I'm going to use my game advantage.
How rough are my scales?
Can I take out the 2 lights up here and teleport
Aha!
across?
I did not need it, but my
Yes, but you will have to cross some
The
portion
glass.
of the glass
Oh,
to do
okay,
that.
fine. Athletics. You say athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Okay, cool. I'm good at that.
Success, success, success.
Did I say it seriously?
10 is just barely a success. It's just glass.
Jeez.
Some traps are okay.
I
guys.
Really?
will.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just wondering how sharp is the glass compared to crocodile skin?
Oh, you walk everywhere barefoot. don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah.
I will take
Crunch,
a listen
crunch.
to the door.
You place your ear against the door, and you hear a deep, shallow breathing coming far away from wherever it extends to.
There is a mental message in everyone's mind. There is breathing on the other side of this door. There's something there.
Vance, where you're standing, you see Bartpard is standing in that other hallway, breathing heavily, looking down there.
I'm pretty sure you just hear Bartod.
Katarina is getting closer.
There is. Are you sure?
Watch out, it's gonna get you.
Bart just
You hear his voice echoing from both
He's right on
sides.
the other side of
pushes
the
the
door.
door open with its nose.
And there is. I'm going to have to see if I can save myself from firing off a firebolt. So she would she fires it off, but at the very last moment recognizes the nose. So it goes pinging around the corner over here. You know, Bartakov, you are going to get yourself killed doing that.
Bart just gives a massive lick up the side of her face.
Oh, scaly.
You're lucky you're adorable like
Nah.
that.
So, oh yeah, there's no door there. So there was another pathway over here, but you see that there's this very thick green ooze that's lying on the ground, and when you look through the archway of the door, you see scattered bones partially dissolved inside of this ooze-like
Fun.
liquid.
She'll take a look at Ash,
No.
sprout wings, and fly over it.
Oh. You flutter through the room easily.
What?
1 minute of wings.
Oh,
Bart's
yeah, I
just
got
gonna-
wings?
I have rings,
She just sprouts
and I'm
wings
carrying
and flies
Misha.
over.
Bart's just gonna
Misha is
jump
just
again.
being held in your hands with his hands out wide. You're leaping
Yeah.
over? Okay.
Vance, do you need help?
That's farther than I could leap.
Can I teleport?
You can see a little area up here without any lights near it. Yeah.
I'm going to flutter back over, and I know I probably would not be able to carry him, but could I assist him in jumping?
So, like, hold his hands and then pull
As
as
he
he's
jumps,
doing
yes.
It. Okay. Yeah. All right, Vance, give me an athletics check with
Okay.
advantage. Oh yeah, yeah. She drags you an extra 5 feet or so you can land right there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Whew.
You're welcome. Having a noble dynasty sometimes helps.
Samdi,
Did we,
you're
did we
muted.
lose something?
Sorry, I just got back. There was pizza in the kitchen.
Ooh.
Priorities, I understand.
Thank you.
Oh, I fucking want pizza. Oh,
Ugh.
you dick. I've been eating healthy all fucking last like 2 weeks.
Somebody,
So-
do you need assistance as well?
What is this?
Acid.
Acidic.
And
ooze.
Catherine is fluttering about 10 feet above you.
You know, not to be rude or anything, but can you lift me up because I weigh something
I
severe?
can help. Will not be able to lift you completely, but I can perhaps extend your jump.
I'm about to lose my goddamn legs. Can I try and roll in athletics?
With if she assists you with
Yes.
advantage, yeah. That's what she's offering.
That's what I am being thankful for.
All right. 13's good enough. Yeah. And like as your feet are about to land, she just yoinks you a little bit harder by your arms. You're like, ah, okay. You didn't touch it.
Still got the scales.
All right. Well, I can get across. Somebody, could you have Bart reach? Would he be long enough?
Running jump, I could probably do that.
No. Before you head that way, that is a pitfall. And you still hear the screech and cries of that spider down below.
Your friend is still down below.
I will cast light on my rock and drop it.
3 seconds go by. Bloop. You don't see the light down there. That is deep. Wait. It goes up 60, and you have dark vision. No, Asimars don't have dark
They
vision.
do.
Yes, I do. I have
Asimars?
60
Yeah.
feet.
Oh, okay. You can see the glow of the light down there, and it seems to be on some type of inside of some type of pool of water down there. And it sinks down to the bottom of this pool, which only seems to be about 3 feet deep or
Oh,
so.
there is water down there, but it will not soften your landing. We only need to make it to this ledge here. And because beyond me is where the spider was.
All right. So,
Oh, yeah, you can fly across. Nobody else could, though.
Can I teleport over past, like over here or something?
Can you see that area, and is it 15 feet away? Yep, then yes.
Okay, I'll
Right to that spot right
walk
there.
back over here.
Right there is where you could teleport to. You look around the corner, and yeah, this is that first room you tried exploring where you discovered the spider.
Could
You just made it to the other
Barca,
side.
could you reach me? Somebody, could he reach me?
Yeah, can I make that jump?
You can certainly try.
Fuck it. I got loads of hit points. What do you want, athletics?
And I will prepare to assist, like catch him on the other side if need be.
I weigh like easily 400 pounds.
Listen, if she can grab you and just, there is something
No,
to be said for
no.
that little push at the end.
Athletics check, please, Bart.
Oh,
My roll's been so bad. Actually, to be fair, it's only +3, so like, yeah.
You land on the edge, starting to claw your way up and kicking against the solid walling right underneath you to crawl and scrape yourself onto the ledge.
See, this is why you do not give me that face before you try something.
Wasn't graceful, but we did it.
Now,
Sandy, on the other hand.
just to clarify, did all of you see that door over here?
No.
Because my dynamic lighting might have been a
No.
little
No.
No.
Okay, my dynamic lighting was a little
A door?
fuzzy. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there is one,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yeah.
Lol.
Sorry, it's a door the line went through instead of the middle.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're here. We may as well look around.
You look down this hallway, Katarine, and, well, the door is partially ajar, same as the other one, but this one seems like it could be opened all the way or closed if wanted. You can see the cobwebbing and spider eggs in here.
I will send Misha's little head in.
All right. Have Misha roll me a stealth check.
Misha is sure to be good at this.
Yeah.
Stealth +5. I don't know why it rolled at advantage again.
15. Have him move around. You see that this is a different corridor that has chains connected to the walls, which would suggest some type of prison long ago. The sconces on these walls are much dimmer than the others, and you notice there's no cobbing directly around them either. As Misha is walking through this area, it sees a large clustering of webs up ahead of it, right here. And further past that, there are egg sacs that it can see that are open. Lots of them. However, roll me a perception check.
He has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. Is there a way that he could use either?
This is sight.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what he can see. 19. There's another one of those statues at the end of this hallway, all the way over here.
I will pop him back to me and, well, wait for me. There's another statue. And I will go in to go retrieve it.
All right. You push the door open a little bit further to get inside.
We left one
Yeah.
behind. Why do we want another one?
Perhaps it has a different bottom.
Yeah, no way am I letting you go in there alone. So Bart's gonna stick to her hip.
Now, Bart, she has the opportunity to slink through the webbing without getting caught in it. I need you to give me a strength save.
Bartha, I can do this on my own, okay? I let you go for a few minutes by yourself.
Bullshit. I do it.
Yeah. It starts connecting to you, and you just bite and rip it off and keep walking and bite and rip it off.
You still are yourself under there, aren't you? Stubborn.
Katarine, I would like an acrobatics check or dex save to avoid the webbing.
I will do acrobatics. 11.
You are having portions catch at, like, your hair connecting to you, and Bart has to, like, bite and snap them off of you.
Perhaps I should not say something before anything either. Considering the other spider webs, how long did they take to burn?
They burned like that. Like the moment a flame touched them, they
We're going to go
incinerated.
bowling for spiders, and she will send a few fire bolts down the way to burn the spider webs out the way.
All right, that will cause it to start smoking up in here.
I will hold my breath for the 5 requisite minutes. I am okay.
Okay. You send out the first one down the hallway where it collides with a very large sack over there and begins spreading around. But then you see, crawling out from a hole in the wall, this large, monstrous spider that immediately turns, looks, and this is where we come back next week, everybody, for yet another combat.
More
Because
combat.
that's what dungeons are.
It's dungeon crawling.
Yeah. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.